Apple. A is for apple. A. Banana. B is for banana. B. Milk. M is for milk. M. Our language was designed in a way so that some of our numbers look like letters of the alphabet. The number 0 looks a lot like the letter O. The number 6 looks similar to a lowercase b. If you turn the 6 on its side, it looks somewhat like the lowercase a. The number 3 turned on its side looks like a lowercase m. If you could convert the number 06636 into a word, what would it be? If you search the Bible for verse number 6636, what would you find? I downloaded the Bible as a spreadsheet. The books of the Bible were on different pages, so I cut and paste those pages together so that the verses are in numerical order. Then we can go to verse number 6636. Which says, "Awake, awake, Deborah, awake, awake, utter a song. Arise, Barak, and lead thy captivity captive, thou son of Abinoam." Imagine the probability of finding the name Barak in verse number 06636, which if you turn some of those numbers around, it looks like Obama. Barak, Obama, in verse 6636.
Awake, awake, Deborah. Awake, awake, utter a song. Arise, Barak, and lead thy captivity captive, thou son of Abinoam.
Barak is in verse number 6636, and Obama is in Abinoam, which is in the same verse. It is highly unlikely that ordinary men would write the Old Testament of the Bible more than 2,000 years ago with the name of the President of the United States encoded in a verse number that also looks like his last name, Obama. But the Old Testament was not written by ordinary men, but was inspired by God. And God has amazing power that we men do not have. He is above time. He has access to all knowledge in the past, present, and future. He knew that Obama would be the President of the United States. Not only did God know that Barak would be president, but he intends to use Barak to serve judgment on the wicked.
We all know America's going through tough times right now.
We've gone through some tough times.
We will rise or fall.
We rise and fall
as one nation,
as one nation,
as one people,
as one people.
Arise, Barak, and lead thy captivity captive.
Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast. For it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
If the number 666 is the number of a man and is the number of the beast, then it makes sense that God would put a clue in the Bible about who the Antichrist might be. If we search the Bible for the first occurrence of the name Barak, where would we find it? What verse number? Barak is found in verse number 6606. If you ignore the 0, which has no value, it appears that the name Barak is associated with the number 666, which is the number of the beast. I expect that we will see the Antichrist rule on earth with power given him by Satan. But thank God that we do not have to fear the Antichrist. If God could reveal the name of the Antichrist in an old document that we call the Bible so many years ago, then he obviously knows what is happening and he is fully in control. If you belong to the Lord, if you trust the Lord, if you love God, then you have nothing to fear, because you are the apple of his eye. Nothing is more powerful than God. There is nothing to fear. If God is for you, who can be against you?
For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye.